We were promised at least one more update for Mario Strikers Battle League by the end of 2023. This update can happen any day now because we got one in July and one in September. So the only logical time for the update would be in November, and I actually think I know when the update is coming. I noticed a weird pattern that Mario Strikers is doing every time they release big updates for the game. One thing I noticed is that every time they update the game, they always have a special season before it. When Daisy and Shy Guy got added, the week before, we had a season that had only bombs as items. The week that Diddy Kong and Pauline got added, the week before, we had a season that had only bananas as items. So, with the current season being a special season like that, being only green shells, red shells, and bananas, I think that it is very likely that we might see the update either at the end of this week or early next week. Obviously, that is just based off of a pattern that I've noticed. Obviously, we might not get it next week, but it seems pretty likely to me because every single time this has happened, we have never gotten special seasons except the week before an update comes. And I don't know if it's always the week before or like 2 weeks before, but like it's always pretty near. So I'm assuming we'd probably get the new characters next week. But if we did get the new characters next week, who could we see? Personally, I'm thinking Bowser Jr. for sure. I'm like almost 100% sure that Bowser Jr. is coming in the next update. And for the second character, I'm kind of torn between any of the shell people, and by shell people, I mean Hammer-Bro, Drybones, or Koopa Troopa. I don't know, I'm kind of stuck between them. Drybones seems the least likely, because I don't think they would add Drybones without Koopa Troopa. But I don't know exactly who they would pick if they were to add either Koopa Troopa or Hammer-Bro. I'm not exactly sure. Obviously, there are so many other characters that could be added. These are just the characters I see the most likely based off of the circumstances. What do I mean by that? Well, like I said, we always get a special season right before the characters get added. In the one right before Daisy and Shy Guy, we got only bombs, and Shy Guy's special item in the Mario Kart games is always a bomb-related item. And Diddy Kong's is a banana item, and that's the item we got in the season right before Diddy Kong and Pauline were added. So seeing as shells and bananas are common this one, I think it's most likely we see a character who has shells as a special item in the Mario Kart games. I don't know why they decided to link it with Mario Kart, specifically Mario Kart Tour, because that's the one where they have the special items. But it's too much of a coincidence for me to let it pass. Like, I don't see any other reason why Nintendo would do something so specific, like having a specific special season with a specific special item that's going to correlate to the character who is going to be added next week. It seems like too much of a coincidence to let it pass by. You get what I mean? That is all I have for today. Let me know in the comments who you think is going to be added to Strikers when the update does come, and do you think my theory makes sense that we could see these characters even as early as next week? I also want to let you guys know that I do have a Strikers club, so if you still play Strikers, I know most of you probably don't, but if you still play it and you don't have a club and you want to join one, join mine. The club is on screen now. Thank you for watching all the way to the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and goodbye.